Hello everyone, Merk here again, and this time we're back at the Efteling at the same place. A nice view, nice bench, like super nice. And I just wanted to sit here, have my second vibe vlog, so to say. I've uploaded some shorts just for fun, and I thought it was a good idea to just try something more out. I was just sketching some stuff because it's fun sitting here. Just had my amazing lunch because my wife made a mini lasagna that fits exactly inside of my lunchbox, which was crazy to think about because it was, I don't know how much it is, 500 grams or something like that. It was so delicious, like holy shit, that was perfect. So I enjoyed it a lot, and I already did one task for Majestic, so I am at my schedule already. I'm waiting a little bit on my programming because I have some questions about something that I need some resolve. But yeah, last time I think I just wanted to say that I wanted to try this and see what will happen. Like maybe I'll watch it back in a year or two and see like Jesus, that's different. I've done some really different stuff. And I think it's good to at least reflect every time I do this to see why am I doing this and what do I feel right now. Like for example, Majestic is my project. At least I'm the game director. I thought of the whole concept, the gameplay, everything. But still, because that's the thing, working in the games industry can be very hard, like extremely hard. I mean, the last time it was this hard, or at least very hard, was with Ori 2. When I worked on that game, it was a 72-hour work week, and I almost broke my relationship because of that. And there was so many high expectations and so low, how do you call it, recognition of what you were doing. Of course, eventually when it came out, millions of people were playing it, so that was cool. That was super amazing to see. But at least it did something with me. And I think that happened in 2019, by the way. And I think after that time, when that happened, I took the decision to not continue with that company anymore. So I think at that moment I already had my burnout. And I didn't know about it. As in, it was there, it was already starting to flame and enkindle, but I couldn't really do much about it. So right now it's 2025, and I still have sometimes that little anxiousness, and especially now, since as a game director, you get so much more responsibilities for what you have to do. Everything needs to go align on time, everything needs to work perfectly, everyone's expecting so much of what you're delivering. But even though that is happening, I still have an amazing family at home. I have an amazing son. I have a good family back, well, not in Roosendaal because I live now in Roosendaal, but back in Sossenheim. There's my parents. My brothers are living all in the west, so Alphen, Den Haag. And my other brother, which sucks because he lives in the UK, so I don't see him that much anymore. But still, we call each other quite a lot and we talk a lot. So again, I have an amazing life. I have a little dog as well called Lufia, named after my favorite game. But it's just something that I really should be enjoying a lot more than just seeing like, okay, fuck, it's already Monday and I need to finish this and I need to do that and I have to do this, and then it's Saturday, for example, and your week is over. So I might want to dial it down a little more and actually see it more as a job, because the passion is there, but of course, because the games industry can be very hard, the game is not as I want it to be, because it's just not possible. Time is money, money doesn't exist, so you have to do without sometimes, and then it becomes hard. Like, what do you cut? What are you not going to use? So at that moment, at least I think it was in November or something like that, where we decided like, okay, we're gonna make a base version and that's it. That's when I realized like, okay, this is the reason probably why I should not be creating passion projects for actual work, because it destroys the creativity, it destroys the flow, it destroys my personality. So I think that's one thing I'm reflecting right now on what is happening. especially if I'm sitting at a place like this. Like, Jesus, like it's beautiful, like for real beautiful. And then I'm just thinking to myself, like, okay, that's perfect. I don't mind. I can still do the work, but I don't have to worry at all. It's gonna happen anyway. So let's just chill a little, vibe a little bit with me, and again, I don't expect anyone to see it, but if people do, realize that if you are in game design, if you are trying to learn how to make it work, you can. It can still be fun. But know that it can be very hard as well. As in, you have to make the hours, you have to make the effort. And it can be tiresome. So I'm doing this now for 13 years. It's a little tiresome now. So I need to take a little rest, I think. And I especially know that when Majestic is finished, I'm going to take a very good break because it's needed. I really much need it. I haven't had a good vacation in 3-4 years. So I think it's necessary to do so. Yeah, but for the rest, I am having a very good time right now. I've seen many people today, including of course the Efteling staff, because they are super awesome and helpful for me. There's this place called Diorama, and they actually, when I come over, they turn on the electricity so I can work there on a Wednesday, because normally I go on Wednesdays. That's just insane to think about. Like, they are doing this for me to help me in being creative. So yeah, they are amazing. I love them all, and I love my wife, I love my son, I love everything. I just need to enjoy it a little more and actually say it also a little bit more. And yeah, this little booklet that I have here, that I think I already dropped. Yeah, there it is. This little booklet right here, it's kind of saving me at the moment, because it has been a while since I have been doodling, drafting, drawing, just having something written down. It really truly helps, and I want to be more creative. So I don't know, stop doom scrolling, listen to some music, and just enjoy the outside and just make the best out of it, I would say. For now, I would say goodbye, because I don't know how late is it? Yeah, almost 2:30. So I'm going to go have a little bit of a stroll, and then I'm going back to Diorama. So everyone, have a great day, have a great week, and see you later. MERK out.